source water. No, our dirt on us is really sitting there. So it's dried up, layered. As if
रख दो स्पीकर
the layers of the
स्पीकर
dirt
यहाँ
are
पर
our
रखो
skin.
ताकि वो रिकॉर्डिंग होने में
As if the layers of the dirt are our skin. As a वैसे dirt है वो.
हाँ
So for that, you heard that, no? The dirt is not ordinary dirt. ऐसा है dirt की. Those dirt is in layers and there's almost so much sticking to the skin. We think that dirt is our skin. You see? मुमता नमट्टी ऐसे लगाते हैं ना? That dirt is so much sticky to the skin. Blends with the skin. As if there's no difference between the skin and the dirt. ऐसा layers dirt है. And we are thinking that is our skin. And that's why when it gets washed off, we feel like my skin is getting washed off. As a layers of dirt. Dried up. Totally dried up. And is यहाँ पे Prema, you are doing something, yes. But it looks like you really know what you're doing. इसलिए मैंने कुछ नहीं बोला. I knew that you're. Yeah. So for that dirt to go away, imagine it's not a little dirt. You just put some water jet and then वहाँ floor में it gets washed away. वो dry dirt नहीं है. वो इतना wet, dried up and tight to the pores of the skin. ऐसा है. तो when say then soft silk cloth. It's a very soft silk cloth. If that is put on the hand on top of that dried layered dirt, which is like a skin, huh? Can we actually feel that soft silk cloth?
No.
Can we feel?
No.
नहीं ना?
No.
Actually the soft silk cloth is there, but layers इतना है, we can't feel that cloth. A soft cloth. आह्लादनी शक्ति ऐसे है. It is there, but this dirt has to be removed. Not removed, washed off. Jet to water, washed off. कभी-कभी ऐसा होता है dirt की, even when the jet water is coming, it is so dried up and stuck to the skin, it doesn't come out anymore. It has to be soaked there. Soaked there. We see the jet water coming, but still this is not coming out. Because it's getting soaked. So our focus here is कि ये layers आ रहे हैं नहीं. That is not our focus. You look at the jet water that is coming in there, bow down to that. Gratefully, knowing that. First, grateful for the knowledge that is given. That's not actually your skin. It looks like your skin, but it is on top of yours, and that's why you think it is your skin. As a knowledge देते हैं ना, इसलिए we are grateful right for that. It's like anesthesia before the surgery. Anesthesia before surgery. What else do we ask for? The tumors have to come out. है ना? That's the mercy of Sankirtan. गुरुदेव कृपा बिंदु दिया करो दासी तेन पे खातीना.
गुरुदेव कृपा बिंदु दिया कोरो दासे तृण पे काती
to Shri Guru, Trinapekatihena, I am at your disposal. I am yours. I am like a child and you are my mother. Mother knows better how to take care of the child. Child doesn't know. So yes, I am yours. Tavai Vasmi. You know better than what I do for me. That is Trinapekatihena. Enough of this mind, enough of this intelligence, enough of this calculation, enough of everything that is happening within the system. I am placing the whole system now in your hands, at your feet. Trinapekatihena. Then these changes happen inside. What changes happen? Sakala sahane baladiya kora nijamane sprahina.
Sakala sahane baladiya karo nijmane suyahina.
One thing we have to understand, dear devotees, the fact that we are hearing about Guru Tattva is not, it cannot be taken as an ordinary incident, because the most confidential part is Guru Tattva, Guhyatamam. Hearing is one thing. If you are starting to understand a little bit, first thing we have to know is this is the mercy of Shri Guru that I am even able to understand a little bit. That we have to keep in mind. It is said that Sadhu is Krishna. Harivan Prabhu, please. Sorry Prabhu, sorry Prabhu, sorry Prabhu. Thank you, sorry. So, yeah. It is said that we cannot see a sadhu. We cannot understand a sadhu. If we are able to understand a sadhu, it's because of their mercy. This may sound like a small, ordinary statement. If we are understanding a sadhu and sadhu Vani, Guru Vani, it's not because of me. They are showing mercy. That's why I'm able to understand. This thing, if we realize, then what follows is all susukam kartum abhyayam. What follows is all cherishing and celebrating. That's the first thing in our bhakti. Entitlement has obstacle of entitlement, doership is gone just with that point. I am understanding something here because of the mercy of that person. Let us be more specific. Mercy of that person. Otherwise, संबंध क्या होगा? संबंध कैसे बढ़ेगा? Mercy of that person. Mercy of that Shuddha Bhakta. Aisa. If I am not able to reciprocate with this person now, how in the world I will be able to offer personal service to Govinda? So like that. So when we are understanding this, the general understanding is Krishna's mercy, right? But Krishna's Sandhini Shakti, personification of that Sandhini Shakti is mercy. These are the specifics. Then what do we have? With this point, we will understand the last one. And you please say when the last one comes. Tawaba. Sakala sahane baladiya koro nijamane sprahina.
Sakala sahane baladiya koro nijmane sprahina.
Mercy of, first thing is our Diksha Gurus, who were so merciful to let us into this temple of Bhakti. Oh opened the doors, let us say, in the temple of Bindu. Mercy of our Diksha Gurus. And then again in our parampara, there is no difference between the Diksha Guru and Siksha Guru. If there is a specific Siksha Guru in our parampara, and Srila Prabhupada's Anugas that are occupying your heart and then teaching you how to serve Krishna, then that's the mercy of that Guru, also Siksha Guru. So there is no difference between the Diksha Guru and Siksha Guru. As was heard, Diksha Guru is the representative of Krishna, Siksha Guru is the representative of Srimati Radharani. Diksha Guru gives us the legs to stand in Vrindavana. Siksha Guru teaches us how to walk in Vraja, like that. Sometimes both of Diksha Guru and Siksha Guru are the same, and sometimes they may not be the same. There are three scenarios. For Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakura, Diksha Guru is Bipin Vihari. He is more like a caste Brahmana. But Siksha Guru is Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. So for him, everything is Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. For him, the whole Guru Tattva is Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. Because the other Guru who got initiated into his was more like a caste Brahmana family priest, like that. It was not so much of Adhyatmika. That's why, that's one setting where the Siksha Guru is all in all, like in case of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakura. And in the case of Sri Narottam Das Thakura, Diksha Guru is Lokanath Goswami, Siksha Guru is Jiva Goswami. So that's why the bhajans are to Lokanath Goswami and Jiva Goswami. In that case, there is no difference between the Diksha Guru, Siksha Guru, like that, because both of them are Adhyatmika. And in one more case is where Narottam Das Thakura is Kaviraj Ramchandra. He is the disciple of Srinivasa Acharya. But there was so much bonding with Narottam Das Thakura and Ramchandra Kaviraja. They became like the body and soul, like that. So in this case, for Ramchandra Kaviraja, Diksha Guru is Srinivasa Acharya. Siksha Guru is Narottam Das Thakura. Srinivasa Acharya sent Ramchandra Kaviraja to Narottam Das Thakura. He sent there. इतना बन गए केतुरी में ये दोनों. When we read the Charita, इतना inseparable बन गए. Ramchandra Kaviraj knows what's happening in Narottam's. ऐसा गौरचंद्र और स्वरूप दामोदर के जैसे. ऐसा तो at the very end, after Narottam's has done, they just relish the Sankirtan, and the disciples, whoever come, they will do the Sankirtan outside. They go into the Gambhira Bhajan. That's our parampara. Disciples are sent by Nityanandaram, and these disciples, they take what is flowing from their Guru. They will become the disciples. They do the Sankirtan outside. When they start doing Sankirtan outside, they go into Gambhira Bhajan. Done. Narottam Das Thakur, Gambhira Bhajan. You see? So in the initial days, they are teaching, so-called teaching, but the disciples are learning how bhajan should be done from Narottama Isa. So few days he will stay in the town in Keturi with them, with the disciples, so disciples can see how bhajan can be done. Pakka itna beautiful, wonderful, potent devotees बनते हैं. Oh. वहाँ गुरु कुछ बोलने का नहीं. ऐसा होता है कि गुरु शिष्य परंपरा, गुरु बोलने के नहीं है. देख रहे हैं ना क्या है इतना mamata. And my battery is low, that's why I'm taking time to recall the right words. What is that? गुरु विश्रम्भ्यन गुरु सेवा, ये है ना, ऐसा होता था गुरु शिष्य ट्रांसमिशन ऑफ आध्यात्मिक वस्तु happens through विश्रम्भ्यन गुरु सेवा. It's not that one has to give the katha for 2 hours, note the point and then put the point there and then struggle. नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं होगा. So there विश्रम्भ्यन गुरु सेवा, and then Narottam Das Thakura, he had his disciples. Disciples were doing, they become very potent, and they were doing the Sankirtan, and a time has come, Narottama has gone to the grooves, not in the Keturi anymore, but little far from Keturi, in their own kutir. There Narottama and Ramachandra Kaviraja, they used to have their Gambhira Bhajan. And then news comes, Srinivasacharya is going to Vrindavana. So Srinivasacharya is asking Kaviraj to come to Vrindavana. That's the news. As the news bearer came and gave that news, Narottama almost fell unconscious just hearing that news. Because Ramchandra has to go now. Because the order of his Diksha Guru has come. So he will leave. Just that thought. He almost falls unconscious. And after that, Ramchandra Kaviraj leaves. He also, he feels like his life is also going away, but he has to go. He headed towards Vrindavan. What happens to Narottama? He's unable to stay anymore. This is when Prema Dana Karuna Prachu. After Kavidas Goswami goes, then he's experiencing this Vipralamba. Up until then, he was just able to withhold somehow the Vipralamba. Now, after Kaviraj Goswami is gone, Narottama he didn't want to stay in this body anymore. So like that, why did that come? Why?
You were talking about
Siksha Diksha. So, a institutional setting में we try to break our heads कि ये क्या है, वो क्या है, ये person, वो person. It is like knowing a swan. How is the swan? Blind person, he holds a neck. Oh, so this is swan? It's so hard as swan. No, white color. Knowing what? White color. A blind person want to know what white color means. Person blind, and whoever is seeing, the guru is saying, no, white means, the swan is white. Then the disciple is asking, oh, so swan is white. But how is the swan? Okay, white is the kind of disciple. Okay, swan is, you hold this hand, swan's neck is like this. Then the blind man is thinking, swan is white, but swan's neck is like this. The milk. Milk is white in color. What is white? Like the swan. What is swan? Swan is like this. So if milk is like this, like so hard, if I try to drink milk, it will choke. ऐसे institutional setting में क्या हो रहा है? To understand this, without tattva, if we see the service, the mercy coming to us, how will we be able to understand? तो ऐसे इसीलिए शिक्षा गुरु दीक्षा गुरु में डिफरेंस नहीं है वो बोलने के लिए. Especially in this case, when everybody is Gaur Priyajana. In the case of Narottam Das Thakura, his Lokanath Goswami, Jiva Goswami, there's no difference. ऐसा Lokanath Goswami is more of Bhajananandi. He's not going to give Siksha. That's why he sent him to Jiva Goswami. Jiva Goswami is meant for Siksha. Like that. So ऐसा. But without Lokanath Goswami, where will be Narottama? He actually got the order directly from Gauranga. Go to Lokanath Goswami. So how can they be different? Aisa. So Siksha Guru, Diksha Guru. So mercy that we receive in this parampara, and definitely Diksha Guru, because clearly they have opened the doors for them to enter into the world of mercy. And after that, then Krishna sends whatever help is, whatever help in whatever way is needed. Then there can be, like in the case of Narottam Das Thakura, Diksha Guru, and then the Siksha Guru. Yes. So to say that there is no difference. So the mercy that is coming to us is Diksha Gurus and Siksha Gurus. That's the point I'm trying to say. Yeah. And what, who, like in the Narottama's disciples, for them, Narottama is the Diksha Guru, Narottama is the Siksha Guru. You see? They got attracted to Narottama because of his prachar. And Narottama gave them Diksha. And they didn't have to go anywhere because they were just there, serving him directly. Didn't have to go anywhere. So for them, it's Narottama, that's the Siksha Guru, Narottama Diksha Guru. Like that. So different settings of that. Yeah. The Guru Tattva is that mercy flows through this channel of Siksha Diksha Guru. But Diksha Guru is also called Siksha Guru when the Sikshana is given. That's why we hear this word Siksha Guru more than Diksha Guru. I think for our Sangha, when we are hearing next time Siksha Guru, now we know what it is meant. Because the original Sampradaya is that Siksha Guru becomes the Diksha Guru. That's why there's no specific mention for Diksha Guru like that. That's why it is understood that it is Siksha Guru. And that's why Kaviraj Goswami says in Chaitanya Charitamrita that the Chaitya Guru is sitting in the heart because we cannot see him. He's taking the form of Siksha Guru. Like that. So no specific mention needs to be given for Diksha Guru because generally Diksha Guru becomes the Siksha. Like that. So yeah, mercy. At this point, even if we are understanding, we are starting to understand means mercy, especially the Sandhini Shakti's mercy. If we are not specific about that, Bhakti can get a little vague. So that's one point. Sakala Sammana Korito Shokoti Dehonatha Jata Jata
Sakala Sammana Korito Shokoti Devonatha Jatha Jatha
Tabito Gaibo Harinama Sokhe Aparada Abhihata
Tabito Gaibo Harinama Sukhe Aparada Bihata
Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya Koro Dasim Trinapekhatina
Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya Koro Dase Trinapekhatina
Kabihena Kripa Labhiyaye Jana Kritartha Hoi Binatha
Kabiheno Kripa Labhiyaye Jana Kritartha Hoi Binatha
Shakti Buddhihina Amiyati Dinam Kurumore Atma Sata
Shakti Buddhihina Amiyati Dina Kurumore Atma Satha
Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diyam Koro Dase Trinapekhatina
Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya Koro Dase Trinapekhatina.
See, Kripa has many mellows, variegatedness. You know, rice है ना, ये rice को different taste बना सकते हैं rice से, fried rice, jeera rice, pulao, whatever, like ऐसा. Kripa, mercy, there is inspiring mercy forgiving mercy, forbearance mercy, soothing mercy, purifying mercy, strengthening mercy, settling down mercy. माता जी आपको वृंदरानी माता जी, settling down mercy, soothing mercy आपको, especially today. Yeah, yesterday it was inspiring mercy. ऐसा. And for those, especially when we are put in this fire of pure devotion, all these different flavors of mercies are needed. You see, I'm just taking this example so we can understand. Marathon जाना है, marathon को, yeah. Marathon is very difficult for us because our body is not prepared for it. We are in need of rest now actually. Marathon money, that word marathon is difficult for us. But who is already doing a marathon? You talk to a gold medalist right now, as of now. What do you think about marathon? We ask him. I am ready for it. He says that. Because it's just natural of him like that. But for now, for us, we are not prepped in that direction. ऐसा. So, इसलिए मैं वो example दे रही हूँ, marathon. So, for somebody to be able to feel like, oh yes, let's start. I'm ready for marathon. ऐसा, a body has to be ready for that. The mind has to be ready for that. There has to be a desire to be that. So that's a process there. ऐसा. So the same person, 1 year ago, whatever, say he was just not a sports person at all, but for some reason he wanted to go for marathon. तो उनका क्या होगा पहले? To wake up in the morning and to go to the grounds to running. That is the mercy. He need an inspirational mercy there. Inspirational mercy, and then the guide, whoever the coach, he makes him run around. He's sick, then he says, no, sick is fine, you take Tylenol, come run around. Aisa. So lot of inspirational strengthening mercy hai. And itna run hua, etc. Then the coach realizes, okay, now बहुत asanas हुआ आपको अब shavasana चाहिए. Shavasana is a mercy at that time, settling down mercy. The muscles has to settle down and build up that muscle memory. That time is needed. So that is the soothing, settling down mercy. So mercy is not always like, whoa, something will happen. This is all different flavors of mercy. So in that way, what all is given to us is mercy only. What's happening within us inside is mercy only. Bhakti Swabhaviki. Bhakti is very natural. We don't have to meddle. We don't have to bend. We don't have to add anything. We don't have to subtract anything. Bhakti is happening. Swabhaviki. See everything as mercy. What's coming on to us, what is being given to us externally is mercy. What's happening inside of me is mercy. Mercy and mercy. Yeah? It doesn't have to be black and white mercy.
One quick question, Mataji.
Yes, please. Yeah.
If somehow the desire for bhakti is going down,
are you able to hear Prabhu? Is it? Oh, thank you. I was thinking, is my hearing impaired?
So, Mataji, if the desire in bhakti is going down for some reason, is that a mercy? Like, how should we see that?
Yeah, if the desire is going down and we are hurt that the desire is going down, wo mercy hai. It should bring us towards Krishna, towards Ruchi.
And we are hurt about it. Is that what you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
I should feel like, मुझे क्या हो रहा है? Where is Dushyanticha? Where is Ramanticha? What is stopping that? What is stopping me from that? Okay, body aches and pains, okay, you rest the body, that is understandable. What else should stop that? Oh, hai na? What should stop me from Tushyanticha Ramanticha Mataji? Other than the aches and pain and the body falls unconscious and then body has to rest. Except that, what in the world should stop me from Tushyanticha Ramanticha? Nothing should. And if I think, okay, well, it will happen and it is okay, it means there is no sincere desire there. ऐसे क्वेश्चन करते हैं हम लोग, सिंसियर डिजायर है तो. If we are playing games with Krishna, then वो क्वेश्चन नहीं आएगा. I want to hide in the corner. Duplicity हो, है ना माताजी? Yeah. What in the world should stop Tushyanticha Ramanticha of Bhagavan? When we are in the ocean of mercy. ऐसे क्वेश्चन ऑटोमेटिकली हमको आते हैं. If the desire is going down, mane, if I am really not duplicious, Krishna, mercy, if my desire is pure, strong, if the desire is going down, it means you hear from those whose desire is big. तब पता चलता है ना. Mataji, I can't hear, I can't see you also.
Yes, yes, Mataji.
Yeah, कुछ. Otherwise, I wouldn't be knowing if I'm answering your question.
Yes, Mataji.
है ना?
Yes.
Yeah. So that was a very good question, though. What if the desire is going down? Be in the fire of those whose desire is big. Look at them; they have their same life as we have. Yeah, same body, same aches and pains, same boat, and what is that desire? So I have to put myself in that fire of that desire. That is the only solution.
Okay.
है ना माताजी?
Yes, Mataji. Yeah. Yes, Mataji.
Thank you. That's why the Acharya bhajans. There is no fire without those bhajans, Mataji.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Kabhi hai na kripa labhiya ye jana kritartha hoi bina
लभिया ये जाना कृतार्थ होइबे ना था.
शक्ति बुद्धिहीना अमियाति दीना कुरुमोरे आत्मसाता.
शक्ति बुद्धिहीना आमी अति दीना कुरु मोरे आत्मसाता.
There is no external obstacle for Ruchi Mataji. No external obstacle. The body is a limitation when it gets fatigued. Otherwise, there is no external obstacle. I mean, we are placed in such a situation that we may have to do our Naimitika. Tomorrow we may have to go to job. But that doesn't stop the Ruchi that you have within. If they say holiday, and Trump decided to just give holiday so everybody can do whatever they want to, then the WhatsApp message goes, let's go for Sankirtan.
Yes.
The Ruchi simmers inside.
Yes.
Nothing can be an obstacle for Ruchi. If the body is tired, it cannot go. Then we just have to rest the body. And then, we only rest the body. We voluntarily rest the body. And we voluntarily have to do what's needed in this world to do. But they're not the obstacles, they're limitations. Karna hai na? Karne ke. Ruchi keeps simmering inside. There is no obstacle for Ruchi. We should be looking for that Ruchi. That's a reason for the human life. This is why this body is given. That's the purpose of this human life.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah? There is no external obstacle. If we are seeing an external obstacle, then we should just go jump in that fire of where that Ruchi is going on, Acharya Bhajan. Yogyata vichare kichu nahi paaye parampara of Srila Raghunath Dasa Goswami, Srila Narottama, there, what is there, such a propelling force from within. Raghunath Das Goswami, what for 12 days, something like that, 10 days, 12 days, non-stop to Jagannath Puri. And Narottama Dasa, he is same, 10 days, 12 days, running through the jungles of Vrindavana to have darshan of Sanatana Rupa Goswami. That internal life, oh hai na? If that is not there, how is it that what I am doing is called bhakti? How is it this is called bhakti if that kind of life force is not there? That's our parampara. That's our parampara. That's the kind of life energy they had. If I don't have that in me, how can I call this as bhakti? It's not that it is not giving. Mercy is there and they are giving this. Aisa. If we don't look up to them, if we don't look at them, and if we don't see that as bhakti, we are going to just do something and label it as bhakti. Yogyata vichare kichu nahi paaye, tomara karuna sara.
Yogyata vichare kichu nahi paaye, tomara karuna sara.
This body, even in Sattva Guna, the body, to keep the body in Sattva, two things are needed. Keep it clean, do the service with the body. When these two things are there, then the body is in Sattva. Keep the body clean, put it in the seva. That's the only purpose of this body. Keep it clean, nourish it, so it can do the seva. These are the teachings that we are hearing. If we don't see the body like that, how will we come out of the body consciousness? All the acharyas, that's how they saw the body. Every day they see that the body has to be in the seva. Body is meant for seva. Yes, sir. That's all. That's the only relationship we have with this body. Keep it clean, use it for seva, and send the prasad inside so it can sustain. If I don't have that kind of detachment, what attachment will I get for Adhyatmika Vastu? But where does it come from? Our Gurujana, our immediate Gurujana. That's how they treat their body. And we are not even talking about the unmanifest. There are manifest Gurujana who treat the body like this. This is Krishna's, this body should be clean. Send the prasadam in, put it in seva. ऐसा सुनना है हम लोग. ऐसा सुनते तो then actually bhakti becomes easy and potent. सुसुकम हो जाता है. ऐसे सुनना है. तब then we'll be like, oh, so body मैंने ऐसा. This should be my relationship with this body. This is how I should look at this body. Then और क्या thoughts है इसके बारे में? और क्या करना है इसके बारे में? ऐसा. योग्यता विचारे किछु नहीं पाए, तुम्हारा करुणा सारा.
योग्यता विचारे किछु नहीं पाए, तुम्हारा करुणा सारा.
When the acharyas speak, they don't budge a bit from Krishna samsara because that's where they are. So they see the body for what it is. They see everything for what it is, how it is Krishna's. What else is there for them to think other than Krishna now? What else is there? That's why they're totally absorbed in Krishna. कोई barriers नहीं. करुणा न होइले खंडिया खंडिया प्राण न रखी बुहारा.
करुणा न होइले खंडिया खंडिया प्राण न रखी बुहारा.
एक बात मैं बोलूं, अगर ये प्रोजेक्ट है तो वर्क रिलेटेड है तो don't we do that? Because we need mortgage. We need to run the family, huh? 24-hour shift, 48-hour shift, 72-hour shift. No complaints. Oh, this job is good. I get the money. Govinda, Govinda, Govinda. When this is happening with Bhagavan, how can I not see it as mercy? For that, because I paid extra, huh? If I do the second shift, they pay me double. Oh, that's a sweet job. I want to make use of my time like that. They pay double. For what, huh? For the body. Pamper your body, pamper your bodies. For that. And here is the mercy coming. And Guru and Gauranga are putting this body, drenching it in mercy and putting in the seva. Ye to $1 million ka hai. Not even double the pay. If I don't see this as mercy, then all we need to do is be with those who see that as mercy. This is why the Acharyas, they live in that mercy. So, Karuna na hoile खंडिया खंडिया प्राण न रखी बुहारा.
करुणा न होइले खंडिया खंडिया प्राण न रखी बुहारा.
We are doing bhakti to get this kind of change inside. That's why 32 rounds, 64 rounds, rounds and rounds and rounds will not give this. This internal change has to happen through, seeing what our parampara is giving and how they are teaching us to see what is coming to us as an internal change. That should happen. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Gaur Premanande, I know, I can imagine, especially these bodies, Prabhu, Shala Sriman Prabhu, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these bodies they went out for Sankirtan yesterday. If any of these bodies, Prabhu, if you let them leave alone for 5 minutes, japa is like the right way of doing this, so I should be doing it like this. So if I put my stand of japa on my teenage girl who is in college and full of homework and doesn't even have time to hold the beads, and if she's just no, the thing is, yeah, no, I'm just saying them, yeah. And if I see her that she doesn't have the time, but she's still trying hard to do mechanical chanting, going here and there, studying one side and Hare Krishna, if I see that, and if I bring up my standard there, japa means, is that what you do? You should be doing this. I cannot put my standard on a teenager who is trying to meddle with all those things. That is the best that she could do at that time. That is the standard for her. Even if it is Hare Krishna, 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 at 2 o'clock in the morning, I have to give this exam here, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Perfect japa. Wonderful japa. That's for her in that. So if I say, what is this japa? This is Nama Aparada. I put my standard there, I am doing Aparada. To me and to that devotee also. So I cannot judge others' sincerity. I cannot impose my strictness on others. Then what do? I understand them. I support them. And I be firm on my sadhana. If at all I have to do anything in bhakti, that is for me to do. For me to do. Not to look at others and judge them. So, that you had.
That Prabhu also, and that was one of my questions for you today. I didn't follow what he meant by when he's working, he's chanting.
What he was saying is, that was your question? Was going to be your question?
No. My question is, he's trying to ask you, what was he trying to say?
I understood. I understood.
I didn't understand his question.
Oh, his question was, Kirtaniya Sadahari, right? So when I'm chanting, but when I'm doing my office work also, working on the project. Say for example, I'm operating on a patient, Kirtaniya Sadahari, and I'm trying to focus on Hare Krishna, 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 Hare, and I'm not able to do the surgery. I said, nahi hoga. You focus on the surgery.
That's what he's asking.
That was the question. So do what is given to us as service. Yes, sir. But the thing is that is only initial stage, Mataji. The beauty is that is in the Nama Aparada stage actually. That's why we are not able to see Krishna there. No. Even in Nama Bhasa, you can still do the surgery and be with Krishna. Even in Nama Bhasa. What to speak of Shuddha Nama, Shuddha Bhaktas. They are in Krishna, everything is happened in Krishna. They are like that. We are in the first stage. The Nama Aparada, Bhakti Aparada. That's why we have difficulty. But bhakti should be swabhaviki. That's the reason I said. You don't do things like that. It is not your adhikar there at that time to be able to think of Krishna and perform simultaneously something. Then you just dovetail. Okay, I'm doing this for Krishna. I'm working, so I'm getting the groceries, I'm giving to Krishna. Dovetail. All the bhakti aparadas are to be dovetail. That's where the most, that's why Srila Prabhupada teaches. Prabhupada's purpose are beautiful. It has about dovetailing. It has about the, transition stage. Yeah. There is no specific purport designated or section designated there for Srila Prabhupada purport. It has dovetailing there and then pure devotion there. In between the Nama Bhasa will happen. So that's why everybody has something in Srila Prabhupada purport. Acharya.
Icebreaker in the Telugu session.
Yeah.
There's a question you asked about
Who wants Krishna Prema?
who wants Krishna Prema.
This lifetime.
Yeah. And then after that you asked about, you said something about, I understand that's gold you're talking about and being put in fire, but I didn't quite follow what.
Oh, okay.
Can you just
yes.
share that? And also there was, there was one Mataji who said, what is it? It goes in the hand of the goldsmith. Is that what she was saying? Okay.
That was the
I just
answer.
wanted to be sure that I've.
Yes. Yeah. That was the answer.
But can you say that in English, Mataji, about going in the fire?
Sure.
Because I think my other questions are finished.
Sure. I was just looking for the location. Prabhupada.
Will you kindly repeat it, Mataji, so I can record it?
You please give your family to Prabhupada.
Okay.
We cannot carry them. Those responsibilities are entangling. We are just to serve them. Give them to Prabhupada. He will make them wonderful devotees, Krishna's people. We cannot make them Krishna's people. We cannot make them. We give it to this Acharya.
Okay, Mataji. Yeah.
है ना?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. He takes care. He takes very loving care of everybody, Mataji. Everybody in the family. We just have to give them to him, to the Acharya, our dear Savior, Srila Prabhupada. Let them all become Prabhupada's people for Krishna's service. Krishna Kripa Srimurti. So real. Maharaj come and give their. Prithu Maharaj says after hearing from the four Kumaras, what is there for me to give? The very thought that I will give something to you is a joke. I have nothing that I have not received from you and I am giving to you. So I am just offering. The Ganga water, we take the water from Ganga and give that back to Mother Ganga and Sandhya Vandana. That's what we do for our dear Savior. He is engaging each one of us in Krishna's service. The Acharya. Not just one. Not just one. Everybody in every aspect of life. Direct disciples, indirect disciples, teenagers, youngsters, children, everybody. These youngsters, they haven't seen Srila Prabhupada. But what they have for Srila Prabhupada is amazing. Amazing. How it actually saves them is amazing. That's why there's no difference between Bhagwan and this Bhagavatas here. Really brings them into our lives in every situation. Actually, hey Govinda. That's why we have a problem. That is the only problem. We fail to see things as mercy. Otherwise, we are actually an ocean of mercy. Okay, some aches and pains in the body, so what? You rest it. Oh, 1% ki baat hai, don't make it 99%. 99% is what did you receive? That's 99%. 1% बात होता है, limitations होता है, material world. Just put it only as 1%. 99% is mercy. We flip it. And we get stuck. 99% stuck. And very hard to see that 1% mercy. कितना चैंट करना है, हाँ? और क्या कोर्सेस लेना है ये चेंज करने के लिए? Will the courses change this malignant attitude? Malignant attitude. Kanama.
Well, honestly, I don't know. Almost all the things that I had, what I came for, you answered in Gurudev Kripa Bindu itself. It got answered, Mataji. It's amazing how, even without me stating the question, the answer was already there. Yeah. At the same time, let me just make sure I have the understanding right. So, just to make sure I have it, I've received it properly, I will state the question and I'll share what I've understood. You're right, Mataji. The only hindrance, yes, body we can't do much. Battery fail ho gaya or whatever the endurance is in this body for each one of us, it is what it is. You rest up and you go on. Nothing, there is no other hindrance, nothing else that is stopping from getting or receiving this mercy that we have been bestowed with. Nothing should. There's no good reason, no other reason, other than, yes, something that I don't have control over. So I was just, like this morning was I was battling between, my body is not doing that great. Should I be going? Till about 8:30 I was quite undecided. And I was like, okay, take time. And my question, so I kept thinking, that yes, how to apply. See, body will do what it does. And like that example you gave, right, of a marathon runner. Now when you see some devotees, their endurance will be more, they'll be doing, but I can't imitate anyone. I've learned that the hard way, but I've learned it well. But at the same time you're inspired and you also want to stretch yourself enough so you build that muscle.
Right.
Not just stay in the comfort zone. So that is where, I get into this thing of, okay, how much stretching is proper, and at that time the mental calculations start. I start thinking like, okay, I have these things for the week. If I do this today, then I don't know if I'll be able to run the week. But at the same time, there is another voice that says, why this is going totally into doership and not dependency.
Right.
And then what you spoke of yesterday, the Ananyas Chintayanto Mam. I was trying, I want to apply that verse. I really, yesterday, as you were speaking, my body was extremely tired. I couldn't ask anything. But I was staying with that verse and I was like, okay, how do I apply this verse where I am not getting into, this I have to do. My past experience tells me, okay, if I go today, then it will take me 3 days to recover. And in those 3 days, now, in the past, I would, fume and take it out on somebody, home. But I've learned well enough now not to do all those things, manage it, and tolerate and go. But it becomes, so then it will be like pushing. So I don't know, I've not learned
I
that
got
right.
you.
Yes, ma'am.
I got what you're trying to ask.
Yes.
I was thinking of, actually this morning I was thinking, maybe this part can be addressed when you ask just that question. Because when the iron is getting heated, this is something that we have to know also.
And you also, that's why I asked you to explain that Telugu, the getting in the fire, because I want to.
Yeah.
But, what is that safe?
Right.
where, and because you also talk about being able to do bhakti peacefully. Peacefully does not mean being in comfort zone. That also I understand. So that is where I'm trying to see, somewhere something I'm lacking the understanding.
Yes. This works on previous experiences, calculations, previous experiences, present estimation of the capability, and future calculations. Previous experiences, present expectations based on the capability now, this or this, and future calculations. This is the software that generally runs in our system. That's what you're talking about. Answer cannot be found in that zone.
Yes.
That we have to. Number 1 point, okay?
Yes.
There is no answer in that zone. The only answer that comes from that zone is this confusion and then block. Nothing else happens in that zone. This is because of the passionate nature of the mind. We can't expect a better answer from the passionate mind. That we know. So we leave that zone. We know, this chamber, a floor में ये है, ये सब चलता है. This is not where I get the answer. So we don't stay in that zone. When the mind doesn't jump in the future, there is something that we can see that we didn't see before. There is a solution that will come that we haven't seen before. There is a strength that comes from within the body which can actually do the things. So there is a different zone. We don't get stuck in this zone. I'm talking about that very familiar zone. That's where most of the struggle is, and we will continue this. We will elaborate more on that. I'm just looking at the next destination. Exactly in practical terms, actually. We will hear more about that. In this speed zone यहाँ है, but I'm going this stretch to that stretch. I will have to speed up to overtake this truck. मुझे मालूम है. And I'm taking this route, and I know the car can come anytime this side. Like, and I've estimated the distance. Hey, na Prabhu. Which place is this?